College football is built on rivalries, and this rivalry takes a backseat to no one. They were ready pregame. They're ready now, and so are we. It's the Canes seed. One of the rivalry games, if you grew up as a college football fan, you will remember your whole life. It's Florida State and Miami. I'm Bob Wischusen, alongside Brock Huard. Allison Williams will join us down on the field in just a moment. Can you say electric here at Hard Rock? Wide receiver hitch quickly out to Nyquan Murray. And Nyquan Murray fights his way for a first down. Knowles. Three-man rush. Francois, middle screen, caught by Trey McKinney. The tight end off to the races. First down. Perfect play call after the timeout by Willie Taggart and crew.
Tremendous poise from Free.
Field position in the red zone, first down. Taking a shot up the seam, bobbled, caught at the goal line. It's a touchdown to DJ Matthews, or check that Keith Gavin if it stands. There is a flag down back near the line of scrimmage.
The play's a touchdown.
So it is a touchdown for Keith Gavin from DeAndre Francois. He was down right at the goal line, and they'll take another look and make sure that he was in.
He's in. He just lands right on top of Bandy there. He just can't. The undersized corner. Trajan's had a fantastic year. And that is one of the matchups that Florida State wanted to take advantage, hands in the ground, and use their athleticism.
Here comes the blitz. Perry in trouble. And the rush gets home for Florida State. N'Kosi Perry goes down. That's a loss of 7 as Marvin Wilson came through. 2.5 sacks on the season now for Marvin Wilson.
I like this line stuff. This is old Michigan State stuff, and that's exactly where D coordinator Harlan Barnett came from. I was joking with him yesterday. Where'd all these exotic blitzes come?
DJ Dallas breaks a tackle. Turned back just shy of the 45-yard line, but that is a first down.
Bob, this is N'Kosi Perry's.
Perry out of the pocket on third down. No one home for the Noles. And he easily cruises for a third down conversion. They do snap it. There's the slant. End zone. Touchdown. Lawrence Cager gets the Canes on the board. A touchdown.
5 on the season, and it's just simple slant route. Just a one-on-one situation out there with Kyle Myers. And a big receiver shakes like that, and he gets that one.
Florida State backs them all the way up to their own 15. Play action for Francois. He's going to take a shot. It was there for Tamarian Terry. He takes a late hit as well. And maybe he was expecting that hit a little earlier because he didn't extend.
That was a beautiful pass, and that's an alligator arm.
Perry to the pocket again. Across his body, up the sideline. And making the catch is Jeff Thomas.
About it, lightning fast.
Perry off play action again. The ball stripped out. It's loose at the bottom of the pile. Do the Noles have it? They think they do. Dontavius Jackson pops out and says it's Florida State ball. Brian Burns knocked it out. And Florida State's got a takeaway. A strip sack by Burns.
Is the backpack really going to come in this stadium?
Basically Dora the Explorer pop out on the sideline for Florida State. Down at 8.
You called it Dora the Explorer
Well,
backpack.
it's Dora's nice one. It's her Sunday backpack.
That's horrible.
Keith Gavin, after he led the ACC last year, 18 of 21. This one from 42 to put the Noles on top. Got it. Florida State retakes the lead. Declined the penalty with Hightower coming up at least a yard shy of the first down. So the punt group out there is Spicer. Gets away a wobbly kick. Matthews from his own 21 makes the first man miss. Can they set up the wall? Matthews to midfield. DJ Matthews all the way back down to the Canes 36-yard line. A huge play on special teams. The hammer looking for a nail, and he's finding a few. Jaquez Patrick up the middle. Another first down for Florida State. Francois to throw. Looking for the slant. This time Terry's got it, and he's into the end zone. That's a Florida State touchdown. Tamari and Terry from 17 yards out. And the Noles extend their lead.
You know what? I was hard on that kid earlier, Terry. Called him alligator arms on a deep shot. Look at this coverage. Right into it. And oftentimes you get whacked on that play in the red zone.
Jeff Thomas from the goal line. He gets loose with a flag down. Another flag thrown. And that might be a third penalty marker. It is. That's a face mask, certainly on the return by Jeff Thomas. So there are 3 different penalty markers on the field. And Brock, I think it might be for 3 separate fouls. And now an altercation as a couple of the Canes players were not happy that the face mask was pulled of Jeff Thomas. And now the Canes coaches are doing whatever they can to keep Miami on the sideline, but there are more players heading towards the Florida State bench than there are coaches to keep them back.
And one of the worst parts about it is Jeff Thomas is down and what looks like a horrific lower leg injury.
Florida State plays coverage. They rush only 4. Long throw to the sideline, and that one may have dropped in. Cager gets another chance, and this time he's got the catch.
It's a high-risk call here.
N'Kosi Perry on 4th down, on the slant, tipped and incomplete. 36 seconds to go before halftime, and Florida State's got the ball back. Kyle Myers. And he's going to throw the football, looking at a 4-man rush. High throw, Terry pulls it in. Climbing the ladder, Tamari and Terry. And so this would be a new career high. It's online. It's got the distance by plenty. Ricky Aguayo makes Miami pay for the 4th down conversion that they went for and did not get. And it costs the Canes 3 points before halftime. It's a 13-point lead for Florida State.
They have been just very secure. Big Christmas in there, owning the middle of the line.
Very well protected, at least for the moment, but then the pocket collapses again. Marvin Wilson, the 2nd sack in this series. And the Canes offense goes limping back to the sideline.
Well, it was Christmas, the run stuffer, and it's Marvin Wilson, one of the top D-tackle recruits a season ago, coming right into your living room. Well, that may be a penalty in the NFL. It isn't at this level. Big man, he's made his presence felt today, showing up.
Wobbly punt, takes a Miami roll, and fielded on a hop by DJ Matthews. And gets loose. DJ Matthews down the sideline. Does he stay in bounds? At the pylon. Touchdown. This time Brocky does it himself. A little okey-doke at the start of the return.
You know how much courage that takes? Because those guys are flying down the field. And Brian Knowles right there is staring at him, and the courage to just pause right there. Did you see that?
Cam Akers submarines up the middle and has a first down. Down in 6 all over again. Blitz off the edge. Francois doesn't see it. The ball's out. Is the turnover chain going to make an appearance? Sheldrick red wide came on the blitz. Miami football. Like the paparazzi as Gerald.
Nothing in first down mess. Look at the blitz. Look at the timing. Look, Cam Akers does all he can to knock out Romeo Finley.
Another lob for Cager. Broke it up. Now it's fourth down. Asante Samuel was there. Again, a field goal, and you're down by 17. Still down 3 scores. So Miami knows they've got to have a touchdown going for it on fourth down. Another lob for Cager. Does he have it this time? A wrestling match for the football. And Cager wins it for a Miami touchdown.
Time the big man wins. That time he is able to post up. See, he gets Samuel right there on his hip. Much like that entry pass to a big man in basketball. The first time the little guy got underneath it, scrapped it and pulled it away.
Middle screen, and it's intercepted! Michael Pinckney. He read that tight end middle screen like a book, jumped the route, and the Canes have it back.
He read the guards, and then he read the tight ends. The first giveaway, the guards on the little screen, and you're not going to get me twice. That was a 3rd and 14 call. Big time players make big time plays in big time games.
N'Kosi Perry lobbing one for the end zone. Jeff Thomas, touchdown! And the Canes with the pick. The turnover chain reappears. Jeff Thomas. We got a 1-score game. Back in 30 seconds. Another screen. Diagnosed immediately. Amari Carter jumps up and makes the stop. A loss of 2. And here comes the FSU punt group. Now it's the front 4 for Florida State getting home. Frederick Jones with a sack of N'Kosi Perry.
And if you're Frederick Jones and you're that Seminole group, I assure you on the sidelines, they're saying, we're good. We're still up, right? We've dominated this game when we've got...
Cam Akers cuts it back to the right, gets to the second level, and gets a fully forward. So instead of a touchdown, it's 3rd down and long. Francois wide open to guess who? TJ Matthews. And he's got a first down. No good. Well, Perry, deep shot up the seam, climbing the ladder. Jeff Thomas between 2 defenders. He's got it. Disappeared. Just threw it to a spot. What a great throw. He wants another deep shot. Drops it in. At the goal line. That's a Canes touchdown. Brevin Jordan, the tight end, got deep.
He can't be right. He can't be right. And that is a redshirt freshman that's grown up over the course of these 60 minutes, Bob. That if he stares at the middle of the field or he looks.
DJ Dallas on the return. Has plenty of room to run. DJ Dallas down the sideline. Another huge play on special teams. Homer up the middle, runs a man over. Keeps churning his legs. Down to the 10-yard line. He missed it. Wide right for Miami. And now a field goal is still in play for Florida. Francois somehow stays on his feet but lost his helmet, and the ball comes out sideways. As soon as Francois' helmet comes off, the play should be. Pass out on the edge to Brevin Jordan. And he leaps to the sideline. Does he have a first down? He was going for the marker, and it looks like they'll mark him down a yard short. Homer bouncing it outside. He's got a first down. And that will do it. When this was 27-7, all the momentum at that point
What an experience.
with Florida State, and the Miami defense changed this game in the second half.
An experience that should benefit both of these teams over the course of the season. There's no question in my mind that both will be better for this battle royale for 4 hours.
Let's go down to Allison.
Coach Rick, do you